Hey guys, Steven here. By now we're almost 2 months into our weight loss journey together. And if you're like me, then your weight loss has slowed down a little bit or potentially even stopped moving altogether. No worries, in today's video we will discuss how your weight will plateau temporarily and what you can do about it. We are here. We have made it to the most dreaded moment any person trying to lose weight will ever face. You've hopped on the scale and that weight just absolutely refuses to move. The dreaded weight loss plateau. Many people hit this spot on their journey and get frustrated. Maybe you're right there right now, or perhaps maybe you've fallen victim to this in the past. Once you reach a point where your progress just stops being made for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or more, many people just quit. But they don't quit because it's too hard, but because they listen to that evil scale in the bathroom. Many do not understand why, and they externalize the blame. Maybe they were just destined to always be fat. But in reality, almost anyone can shed the pounds. I think the constant bombardment from the lose weight quick fad diets mislead people into thinking that a simple pill or a shake can fix their weight loss problems in just a few weeks. It is this lack of knowledge that is the real culprit behind giving up. I've said this before, but your weight will fluctuate. It's going to go up and it's going to go down from day to day, and you cannot focus too heavily on that number. Sadly, this is one of the most common reasons people quit their weight loss journey. Do you know what is the worst part about giving up now? You've already made so much progress and gone through the hard part. You've got started, you started your workout schedule, and you're sticking to it. If you give up now, the weight will very quickly come back, and all of this work will have been for nothing. Obviously, the general trend needs to be on a downward slope if you want to lose weight. But our bodies will naturally fluctuate up and down over the days. Okay, Steven, I get the damn point. Up and down. Got it. Now, why has it stayed the same? No ups, no downs for the past 2 weeks. Do we need to change up everything that we are doing now that nothing is changing? The answer to the first question has so many potential solutions that I doubt I could answer them all right here. However, if you're staying active and you aren't eating an excessive amount of food, then I think it's reasonable to say that you can just give it a little bit more time and you will be able to see the weight loss start up again. For example, for me, my weight is down about 22 pounds since I started. There have been some ups and downs and a few plateaus where I looked like nothing was taking place. That's because I weigh myself far more than I should. Yes, I know. I told you only once per week. And if I was tracking my weight for my own personal reasons, that's exactly what I would do. I would pick one day a week and I would be consistent every single week at the same time. But in my case, since I'm tracking this in greater detail for all of you, I weigh a lot more often than I need to. Looking at this chart, you're going to see a few little ups, downs, and plateaus, and that's completely normal. Things like stress, lack of sleep, and even hormonal functions for both men and women can cause your bodies to hold on to more water at times. For those of you that like to exercise a little bit more than just the standard walks and light bike rides that we have been doing, like pumping iron, doing calisthenics, or any other sort of resistance training, it's also entirely possible that you're starting to grow muscle mass as well. So the weight may be staying the same or even possibly going up a little bit because you are having some denser tissue, the muscle, being made and being built onto your body. Also, keep in mind that the number on the scale might not be going down. That doesn't necessarily mean that your body isn't going through significant changes. You should take victory in the small signs of losing body fat too. I myself have noticed just by looking in the mirror in the morning that I feel like my body has shrunk a little bit. Some people call this the non-scale victory. A good method of tracking your weight loss is to take progress pics, which is something that I've completely failed to do. Sorry. Anyways, but I still notice that I am visibly less fat in my YouTube videos, but I still have a long way to go. How about you take some pictures and share them with us in the Discord? We love to see you folks on our channel sharing with us how much hard work you've put into your progress. The link is down in the description. I've noticed a couple of you popping into our comment section each week and in the Discord, giving us commentary on your journey, and just some of the funny comments that you guys have been sharing with us about your workout, exercise, and your regular routine. I think the comments like this really help to get us motivated and get everybody motivated, so keep it up. Regardless of why the scale isn't going down, I have found the best practice is to take about a week or two and see if the weight loss starts up again. It could just be that your body is adjusting to your new level of physical activity. However, I cannot emphasize this enough. Do not go insane and either stop eating for an entire day or exercising to the point where you completely pass out on the treadmill. Neither one of those will help you and will hurt you in the long run. A better example of what you could be doing is something like maybe if your breakfast normally has 3 eggs every morning, how about you cut it down to 2? Then if you have extra cream in your coffee, how about you cut it back to regular cream or swap it over for almond milk or for rice milk? Don't do anything drastic, just small changes that are manageable and something that you'll be easily able to keep up with. You can also do things like adding an extra 15 minutes to your walk. Remember, my walk started at 15 minutes, then 30, 45. Now I'm doing almost 2 hours every evening. Or if adding more time doesn't work within your schedule, you could try walking faster or adding some hills to your walk. Travis says that he loves to hop on the treadmill and set it up as an incline to kind of increase his workout. Does all that extra walking sound boring to you? I understand. That's why we're in the planning phases right now of starting a weekly live stream where we will all exercise together and we will be on camera answering some of your common questions on the stream. Is that something you would be interested in? Let us know in the comments down below. Another thing to consider is, are you cheating? Now, the concept of a cheat meal and whatnot is definitely a topic for another video, but I feel that we should cover it briefly right here. Sometimes we just get craving for something salty, full of fat, deep fried. It's just bound to happen. And I know I've mentioned it before, but there's a specific breakfast craving that I really have, and it sucks not being able to eat it anymore. But you're going to cheat. It's going to happen. No one can be perfect forever. But a little cheat meal every once in a while, once a month, even once a week, that's not going to have a huge effect on your weight loss. The key is it needs to be an occasional cheat meal. Now, on the other hand, if you compromise daily and say, I'm having that double quarter pounder for lunch day in and day out, that's where the pounds start to pile up. And in the long term, it leads to the point where you definitely will not lose any weight. Those are the bad choices that we have all made in the past, and the same that we all committed to in the beginning of this journey that we would not do anymore. Now, while I'm not saying that you can't ever eat these things, it just has to be done in moderation. Hopefully, this has addressed some of your concerns that people have during working out. Just remember to stay calm. Don't starve yourself, don't stuff yourself, and trust in the process. The weight will be coming off again soon, and we are all here together throughout this process. Thank you very much for watching. Please make sure you click like and subscribe. Doing so really helps the YouTube algorithm, and we appreciate it. Thanks. See you next week.